So how to weld a diff. This is an E36 diff, pretty simple. Loosen these bolts. This little tag will tell you what it is. This is a 315. Take these bolts off. Pull the rear cover. Lay that to the side. Now you have the diff itself. You can tell this one is an open, so you can only weld an open diff. Drain the fluid out. Brake clean targeted area. Spin and do the other side. First, we preheat the gears. First thing I do is I weld a W from here, across, and back up. Same thing on this side, from here, down, across, and back up. Make sure to not get weld anywhere near these splines. And when you do, weld a W. Straight across, back up, straight down, across, back up. Now you're ready for a plate. So basically you measure from here to here and across, and you're going to put a plate in and then weld across the top of the plate. Okay, now that you have the plate in, you just weld right around the plate. Okay, then you weld the plate in all the way around. Then you use this little guy, which is just a magnet, and you go fishing for anything that might be left over that you can get out of here before you put it back together. Next, you make sure that the diff still spins or rotates. So as long as you can still spin the diff under its own power, then you should be good. If you catch something, let's say you spin right here and it hits, go back, and then you know that you have something to fish out right here, wherever it binds. So continue to do that till you can spin it all the way around. Now that you're sure that everything's clean in there and it spins nice and freely, now we need to clean this off and clean this off, because we're gonna have to add a new gasket sealer to this, and then we're gonna fill it full of fluid. So let's clean this off first. I recommend something like a razor blade, just because it goes a lot faster. Once you have it cleaned up, put your silicone all the way around it, and then we're gonna take the lid, dump the lid on, and then torque down the outer bolts. So after you torque them down, now you're ready for fluid. So this one takes a 14, goes on there. We're gonna pull that out and then lay it flat on the floor. So for this application, we're using MOTUL competition oil, and it is a 75-140. And simply fill it up until it starts to come out of the fill spout. This one took exactly 2 liters. Once it starts to leak out, you know you're full. Put the cap back on and torque it to spec.